So it's no secret that I'm quite a big Borderlands fan, and we are down to 61 days until the release of Borderlands 4. And so I thought, to commemorate this exciting time while waiting for Borderlands 4 to come out, I'm gonna try and kill a raid boss every single day until Borderlands 4 comes out. So this is another day of killing one raid boss a day until Borderlands 4 releases. Let's get into it. And for today's video, we are back inside of Borderlands 2 doing another speed kill, and I've got another super interesting speed kill for you today, and we are heading over to Pyro Pete's bar. This one is going to be a very interesting kill. But now, you may already know that rat enemies can, of course, pick up items that we drop. Say, for example, that I drop my toothpick. This rat enemy will actually pick it up if we start engaging at this fight. You can see I'll start fighting here, and then there's a pretty good chance for him to run over and pick up the shiny loot. Now, that is very good for him, and good for me that I can get my loot back after I get the kill. And that is what we're going to do to kill Pyro Pete in a single shot, and I'm going to show you how. So what's going to happen is, because rats can pick up loot, as you probably know, when you're fighting Pyro Pete, you can open one of the tunnels, and one of the tunnels spawns spider ants, and the other tunnel spawns rats. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually drop an antagonist shield down. Now, rats, when they pick up a shield, they will actually use the shield immediately. So what this means is that our rat friend now has an antagonist shield. And you've probably seen in some of my other videos that I've managed to one-shot Hyperion by bouncing antagonist bullets reflections against each other on enemies like Hyperion, but nothing else quite has that same reflective shield. Well, if we give a rat an antagonist shield, and we've got one ourselves, then we can get this bullet chain to bounce between me and the rat multiple times over. So I've got the antagonist, the rat has, bounces between him, bounces me, bounces him, bounces me, and builds up a ridiculous amount of damage, and then hopefully bounces over to Pete and gets the one shot. Now, this isn't the most consistent kill going, but it is definitely a super fun kill, and there's a few things we're going to use to make it just a little bit more consistent. Now, the first things first is we're going to need a way to slag ourselves. For me, I'm going to be using a Bearcat because although it's not got the highest slag chance, it does fire a boatload of projectiles that all deal self-damage. So hopefully I'll be able to slag myself pretty reliably with the Bearcat here. As you can see, they all fire out a bunch of projectiles. And if I'm slagged or a boss is slagged, they're going to take triple damage, much like the Hadorax kill that we did before. So our damage is going to be tripled because of the slag there. We also have the antagonist, and we also have a blurred trickster com because we need at least 10 out of 5 on this one so that we can get a 100% chance to reflect the bullets. That is what we want, and obviously the deflected bullet damage as well is going to be great. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop our antagonist on the floor, summon a bunch of rats to pick it up, and then we're going to get a kill. From this kill, we're going to activate kinetic reflection so that our deflection chance is 100. So when the rat shoots us, we have a 100% chance to deflect the bullet, first of all. This is going to give it 200% increased damage. And then it's going to bounce off the rat for an extra 880% damage, then bounce off me for more 880% damage. And this just stacks pretty much indefinitely, and hopefully will allow us to get a one-shot on Pete. That's the theory behind it. Well, let's see how long it takes us to actually get the one-shot on Pyro Pete. So, let's get into it. So, let's head down to Pyro Pete's arena and get this fight underway. Now, the pipes that spawn the rats is this one on the left-hand side of the activation. So, it's this one's spider ants, this one's a rat. So, we're interested in the left-hand one for now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to position myself here. Okay, let's drop our antagonists. Drop them one at a time normally because the game tries to just spew a loot all over the place if you drop multiples at a time. Or maybe I'll drop 5. 5 should be enough. There we go. And let's spawn him. And unfortunately, I've got to apologize because I was probably about 30 or 35 minutes deep into this run at the minute, trying to get this kill to happen. And so I kind of lacked on the commentary front of this. So this is going to be a little bit of post-game commentary interspersed with the actual gameplay here. So we are just trying to get this reflection kill on the rats, make sure they pick up all of those antagonist shields. And we do get a very nice shield proc in just a second, dealing quite a lot of damage to Pyro Pete. Oh, you see we managed to take his entire shield off then with a single bullet, but it's not quite enough for us. Right, we can spawn some more rats. Not a bad chain, but not quite enough. Okay, hopefully we'll spawn some more. So as you heard here, we got a good chain of damage, allowing us to take off the entirety of his shield, but no more than that. So unfortunately the damage didn't quite bounce enough times between us and didn't stack up quite enough damage to allow us to one-shot him. However, we decided to open the tap again, persist with this fight, spawn more rats, and that's a good thing about this kill. You can actually spawn these rats indefinitely, and if you're holding a grog nozzle, these reflected shots that come from your shield will also heal you, so you can kind of stay alive for quite a long time during this fight, and it does allow you to have multiple attempts at getting this insta-kill. I think all the rats are stuck up in the tunnel at the minute, which is not ideal for me. So yeah, it can happen. The rats can sometimes get wedged up in that tunnel. So I think I throw a cheeky little fastball to hopefully clear some of them out. There we go. And that should allow them to start moving freely again. And hopefully allow them to pick up an antagonist shield and get this reflection chain underway. And now, when the reflection kill actually happens, I don't realize it for quite a while because I'm on the other side of the room. So I didn't actually see the kill happen, but you'll hear my reaction when it does happen. And it should be coming up relatively soon.
Wasn't my time.
Keep spawning the rats. I didn't even see. I didn't even see the kill. It just happened with a reflection bullet as I was over there dealing with that guy. There we go. Pyro Pete, pretty much a one-shot with a bullet deflection kill with the antagonist shield. That is a yeah, super interesting kill. I can't believe I didn't even see him get one shot. Can I see the damage log? You can see the damage log on the bottom left. Will it show me exactly how much damage I did? Oh no, I don't think it shows me damage because it's not technically me dealing in the damage anymore because it's a rat dealing in the damage. No, so I can't even see what actual damage they did. Funny. Yeah, so there we go. Pyro Pete, one shot pretty much with the antagonist reflection. That was a super fun kill. Not the most consistent kill. It did probably take me about 35 minutes of trying or so. But definitely a very fun kill to actually manage to pull off in the end. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.